Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but don't mad me. They to wasp up, they can't at me. Don't eat rice unless it's from auntie, baby.
All of that stuff, are you ever going to talk about it? Or do you feel, because in the song you kind of...
Yeah, do you know what it is? It's like some things in life, to people, like just because something's entertaining doesn't mean it's entertainment.
Right, okay.
Like it's real. You know, if people say it's big people business, like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
real
yeah.
people's business, you get what I'm saying? But within that, I guess all I will say on the topic is
All right, hold on. All right, cool. So, respectfully, like 3-2, you're big bro. You already know that. Scorch, that's big bro as well. You get me? But growing up for us, like all us that grew up 90s, whatever, we grew up listening to the movement. You know what I'm saying? Wretch 3-2, Gets, Merkston. Who else? 3-2 Gets. Yeah. But anyways, you get my point. Like, and you lot was giving us like you lot's life story in lyrics. So me stepping away from being like, all right, cool, I know the man them, but I'm also a fan. I'm a fan of the art, the craft that you lot done. You lot gave us. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting insights into your life. So now that other things are happening that you may not really want to be in the public eye, it's fair for you to come and say that, but at the same time, like, the people don't want to know what's going on. We want to hear what's going on because we're all hearing and people are just spectating and speculating and giving their opinion and stories are getting remixed. The only ways in... Do you know what? All right, hold on.
no one took no one's partner when no one was in jail or anything like that. Like, not that the situation is ideal, but I guess in the court of the body, sometimes the heart overrules the head.
All right, hold on. The car. From what I've seen, yeah, like none of you lot have actually come out. None of the men have actually come out and said, you know what? This is what happened. This is exactly what happened. This is how it went. Like, that ain't happened. So everyone is seeing it as raw. Movement, two brethrens, one goes jail, one takes one's girl, baby mom, and that's just the story that everyone's running with. So it has to actually be cleared up live and direct for people to think otherwise. Otherwise, that's exactly what people are gonna be thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Heart overrules the head.
Okay, got you.
All right, ZZ Mill, don't do that. Don't say, all right, cool, got you. Blood, what do you mean, bro? Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Heart overrules the head. Like there's all this philosophy thing going on right now. But I watched the interview, yeah? Shout out ZZ Mill. I watched the interview. And when 3-2 was talking about, when Wretch was talking about, the football thing with his dad and that, saying all my family supported Tottenham, and I came out and I supported us. Like, that was a straightforward explanation. Like a 5-year-old could understand that, you know what I'm saying? But now when it comes to this, it's like, well, the heart overrules the mind, the body, the head, the soul, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Like, this is a time where it's like, you can just say what's going on. Just tell us what's going on. Like, all of that wordplay thing, it's just a bit like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, big bro, what are you talking about? Like, man to man, bro, let us know, innit? How, let us know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But same speeds, cool.
And I think, yeah, I do my thing, my coach figure again. Yeah.
Your friend.
The heart overrules the head, and it's like you won't understand that until it's your heart that's beating for something or for someone.
I get you.
I've been silent on a few things.
Hey, hold on. So that's my point. Like, it's all of that. Like, why can't it just be direct? This is what happened. A man broke up with his gal and there was beefing, rare tear, and I've known her from back in the day differently, and we were brethren already, you know what I'm saying? And then we kind of like spoke, and then one thing led to the next, and we actually built a genuine connection for one another. You know, something like that. Something where it's like, all right, cool, I hear what he's saying, I get it, I understand it. But we're getting all of that, and that's not enough. And that's not enough. And also, sorry, I also feel like 3-2's like you said, it was 10 years, like, in his eyes, he's not even too pressed like that, because you know what? On my Instagram, and you lot can even go and check this now, I made a post here with Scorcher. I done a post of Scorcher on my Instagram page, and 3-2 liked the post. He liked the post. So in my opinion, he's just like, blood, like, calm in it. Like, yeah, come on, man, everyone's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man are winning mobiles, man are dropping albums, like, both sides are doing their thing. But, you know, I feel like it's a situation where when a man does hear about it, it's like, then that's when it gets a bit like, bro, like, come on, man, you lot are still on me for, yeah, like, come on, man. But yeah, anyways, all right, Scorch got something to say, so we're gonna hear what Scorch saying.
I'm gonna talk my mind quickly, yeah?
Go through, my brother.
Number one, a snake rat weasel, yeah, could never trick me out of my spot. 'Cause I earned it, bro. I earned it.
Here's another thing, yeah. You see Scorch, like, from being around both my big bros, yeah, like, Scorch is a man, he's just on like, it's just grease. I'm just gonna say what it is. Like, you know who I'm talking about, live and direct. I'm not on no rap, blood. He's going, yo, that's Scorch. But Wretch is more of a character where it's like, yo, like, you get me? Just, you know, like, the heart, the mind overtakes, and, you know, like, so that's the difference with them in character. Like, so, you get me?
Me won. Me won against I don't know. Yeah? Number two, a punk could never use me to sell his mix CD. Because there ain't no more gas in the car no more.
All right, let me touch on that, yeah? Like, everyone that pays attention to music and the scene and industry and artists, yeah, a lot of people know, like, this is normal. This is just something that people do. Like, when you've got a song coming out or an album or whatever, yeah, you want to create hype around it. People do all different type of promo runs. I'm not gonna lie. If I was Wretch 3-2, I would do the same thing. I'll have my album coming out and I'm indirect and I'm saying certain things to create the hype around it, because after I watched the ZZ Mills interview, I went to go listen to the album. Not that I wasn't going to listen to the album, I just didn't have time. But that was like, I need to go listen to the album. I didn't even get to listen to the whole thing. I still need to listen to the whole thing. I want to hear what this 7-seater song is. I want to hear all of these features and all these other things that's going on that they were chatting about. I want to know what's going on the album, because he said in the interview, that's like where I go and express and say certain things, you know what I'm saying? So this is good for the album, because I want to go listen to it. And anyone else that sees these interviews and they know, kind of heard the stories, you're going to go and want to listen to the album. I want to listen to the album now from start to finish. And I want to sit down and take time and decipher it, you know what I'm saying, and take it in. Pause.
That's your business. It's your bed. Go lie in it. And thirdly, do you know what else? There's only one me. And that ain't you. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what good things you got going on in your life. There's only one me, and it ain't you.
All right, hold on. Do you know what, yeah? That's what I'm saying. Like, Scorch is on some, like, blood, you'll never be me. He's just on that, like, blood, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Where Wretch is more on the, get me, Paris Fashion Week, like, cool, man, sexy, like, get me. The gal them love my dreads, you know. Wish I could grow dreads like that, blood. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, their characters are so different. One just on like, blood, it is what it is, rated. And you know what, I'll be honest, yeah, from being around both brothers, yeah, I feel like Scorch, yeah, me personally, I feel like he's just disappointed. He was just disappointed. He was just extremely disappointed, bruv. And I feel like that's what it is. I feel like other things he's kind of probably not so, but he's just like, blood, like, we was bros, blood. You know what I'm saying? That was my dog, like. I feel like it's disappointment, but he's not gonna, Scorch is not a man, he's not on that, really on that soft shit, so he's not gonna come out and say it like that. But Personally, that's how I feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let me show you lot something else. You see this now, yeah? I done a video for flipping Scorch, innit? Like, we filmed some content for Scorch the other day, and I've also filmed some content for Wretch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is us in the studio when Wretch is doing his album, recording certain songs. We came in there and we filmed something for Wretch. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people are hitting up my people them and be like, raw, you see, Rage, like, bro, I swear, what's he doing? Like, he's working with Wretch and he's working with Scorcher, and I swear he was working with them on the same day as well. Like, I'm saying, blood, I'm just there to do work, bro. Like, whatever's going on, like, stop trying to mix me, because I wasn't there when friendships and girlfriends and this and that was, everything was getting thrown in and juggled in a pot. And I wasn't there. I was probably trying to holler at, I don't know, Chantel from the ends and who knows what was going on. But I was not involved in that. I'm just here to work, like, make things happen. And to be honest, when I'm around them, yeah, they don't mention each other's name. Like, I've never been around any of the men and they've mentioned each other's name. But what I will say is, there's definitely been bare indirects, bare shots flying, bow, bow, bow. Like, even Scorch, when he done his Bellamy, he's done his Bellamy set in Peckham. My man went to the set, big set, mad set, like, shelled it down, crazy. And then he's spitting bars now. He's taking a break. I don't know if he's on YouTube. He's taking a break, and then he said it was his sister, and he shouted in the background, yeah, F all that conscious rap bullshit, like, blood. Like, they send live, direct, indirects. Like, you know who they're talking about. You know who they do, like, direct, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, big on my sister in the building, she said, fuck the conscious rap. You get me? We got bare love in our heart, but it's not no conscious rap fuckery.
Wretch will do something where, I think he done like a colours freestyle. He done a colours freestyle and he says certain things where it's like, you know, it's an indirect, but it's not so much like, bow, I'm talking about my man, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the difference. So I just feel like until one side comes out and says, this is exactly what happened and this is how it went, rare tear tear, like, everyone's going to be out there saying, raw, they were bridges, my man went away and my man took his girl. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of it. And that's how it's going to go until otherwise. And it's like, me personally, I feel like even when, because I saw there was another interview, the Winners Talking podcast, Wretch was on there. But at the beginning of the podcast, he shut it down like, yeah, man spoke about that Scorch thing. I'm not talking about it again, and shut it down straight away. But the reason why it will be brought up again and again and again is because once it gets brought up and it's not properly addressed and cleared up, and it's still leaving people in the like, raw, like, so what is going on? What actually happened? Like, it's gonna be brought up again because it hasn't been clarified. You know what I'm saying? And it's fair to say it's my life, but we as fans, because remember, I'm stepping out of the, like, that's broski. I'm looking at as fans. Like, let's be honest, people want to know, innit? Like, people do want to know, like, people are going to talk about it. People are not going to stop talking about it. And these blog pages are going to be throwing it up. I'm going on my timeline, the Shade Room is throwing it up, whatever made you think might throw it up, like, blood. These men are going to throw it up. But, shout out the blog pages and that, but they're not going to, people are not saying what we want to know. They're not addressing it. You get what I'm saying? They might around it, tiptoe, but, blood, what happened, innit? Like, what happened, innit? Like, tell us what happened, innit? You don't tell us what happened so we can move on. Like, right now, we're not moving on. And I think that's fair to say because the people then want to know. You know what I'm saying? So everyone can tiptoe around it and people can interview, and a man says one answer, then they get shut down. Like, forget all that shutting it down thing. Like saying, oh, I don't want to talk about it. No, because everybody else is talking about it. Like, let's address the elephant in the room. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's address the elephant in the room, innit? And let's talk about it. So, sir, how did that go? Tell me what happened. Tell me your side of the story. Tell me your version of events. That would be good. But yeah, anyways, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, you get me, all of that good stuff. And I'm going to be back with another video very shortly. I think the next one, let's talk about Young Spray. Let's talk about Young Spray and Pound Sterling and Gigs in the next one, yeah? Let's do that. Yeah. You don't know.
Secure that bag, secure that cash. Close your mouth, that's too much was. Grab it and stack it and grab it. Broke boy, wear no broke boy hair. Secure that bag, secure that cash. Close your mouth, that's too much was. Grab it and stack it and grab it. Broke boy, wear no broke boy hair. Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but don't mad me, they too was.